Hello, check one. Can you hear me all right? All right, fantastic. Listen, first and foremost, thank you for being here. Yeah, we gonna show love for y'all for being here. So, we as the band are gonna show love for you guys. Understand that the music that we are dealing with is a music of reciprocal energy. We can certainly sit here and play for one or two people. No, it has happened before. But it sure does make the night go by a whole lot easier when there's folks in the audience, and more importantly, they are engaging in that participatory energy. You understand? I know it's a big word, and I'm sorry about that, but that participatory energy is important. So we appreciate your presence in the room, and thank you to Noche for having us. So that tune was written by the great guitarist Wes Montgomery, entitled Road Song. Hey, pardon my Alzheimer's moment there. Happens to the best of us. With a little bit of an extra pinch of something different on it than he originally conceived it. So the next tune we're gonna do for you is one that is near and dear and special to my heart for its cultural implications. And for those of you who may not know, I just recently released a brand new album called No More Apologies. Thank you. And it's one of those things where it literally, like, it was released and it started to grow legs. And it started doing stuff that it started showing up in places that I had no idea. I didn't put it there myself, but here it is. And so when it comes to album releases, that's the kind of response you want, where stuff happens to it naturally or organically, very grassroots-like. For a full string section and jazz quartet, and I got a very special string quartet. The music on the album is very much connected to the black music tradition, and so string players usually have a really hard time dealing with that music by way of their traditional conservatory training. But I ended up finding a group of musicians who were, many of whom were on P.J. Morton's album, that Gumbo Unplugged, that won the Grammy about 3 years ago. And they were specially qualified to address the music on a different level, and I was very fortunate to be put in touch with them, and that album was born, and it is literally one of the things that I'm the most proudest of in my entire life. And I mean that with every ounce of my being, and I usually hate my own work, but that one didn't turn out so bad. So this is one of those tunes off that album. This is a song written by saxophonist Braxton Cook, who's based in Los Angeles. I heard this tune, and it was an absolute monster. So make sure, cool. He wrote this in memory of Trayvon Martin, whose life was taken several years back. It is one of those tunes. I heard it and I knew immediately that it was one that I wanted to have in my life, musically speaking, moving forward. And I got in touch with him by the magic of Instagram. It's just funny how things work. Business is literally conducted by IMs in Instagram and Facebook. And he and I connected. We struck a deal for me to be allowed to pay the royalties, to record it. And it turned out to be one of the absolute, the strongest tunes on the entire album. And so, sans the string section, of course, this is Braxton Cook's song entitled Hymn for Trayvon. Yes, sir. A boop beep boop beep bop boop boop ding your ba. A da ba da bop bop bop. Bop bop boop bop 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 boop bop bop boop bop 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 boop. A feeling of a feeling of a feeling of feeling of that eep. Sabo da boop bing yo boom bing ya. Boop da boop da beep bop ooh ee ah oh ah oh oh ah ah bop bop da feeling ya da beep bop boop. As da 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 da, da 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 da, pop 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 pop, pop pop it and pop da 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 da, da 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 do. I found you know, pop feeling you da, pop feeling you da, it. Step it, put it, put it, it, put it, put it, swim. Thanks, folks. Once again, Braxton Cooks, hymn for Trayvon. All we can do is hope to try to do it justice. So, before we dive into the next tune, first things first, and pardon me for my rudeness, and that I should let you guys know who it is that's up here on the band, because that's actually a big part of what makes tonight that night. You get what I'm saying? And I did not mean to be rude or overlook anything, so excuse me, but I'm hoping that I can make amends real quick. So let me make sure that I introduce the cats in the band to you. Over here to the right, this brother is a brand new addition to our faculty over at the University of Iowa. We are literally staging a polite yet hostile takeover on the jazz study side of things here in the state. Yeah, quote me on that, polite but hostile. A spicy contradiction, that one is. I could not be more pleased to have a colleague over our way that, apart from the playing side of things, is a fantastic cat and a stellar educator. Literally, it is our absolute honor to have him with us, and I'm really happy to see him over on this side of the state playing this over here. And by the way, when he's not up here laying waste to the piano, this man's writing operas that are being debuted in other cities. I mean, it's the real deal, folks. And I mean that with every ounce of my being. This, ladies and gentlemen, over here to my right is Dr. William Minifield. Back here on the bass, this is one of the gentlemen that I met. We were just having a conversation over across the way at the Walnut as we were having dinner before the show. One of the first people that I actually met in town when I first got here, and I've been in Iowa for 14 years? One of the first people that I met here, and one of the people that I worked with the most over the course of that time, and it's been a minute since we've gotten to work together, and it more than warms my soul to actually have him on the bandstand with me tonight. This back here on the bass, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. David Altemeyer. And last, but most certainly not least, back here on the drums, this is a cat that I met early on in my time here, and he was here, did his thing, and then decided to tell us adios, and moved on down to Kansas City. And ever since then has been a mainstay on that scene. Also teaches at the University of Missouri, Kansas City Conservatory. One of the baddest drummers in the area, and took advantage of this opportunity to bring him back up to Des Moines just for a quick minute to hit with us to sprinkle that good seasoning on what it is that we're trying to play for the night. My absolute honor and pleasure to have him with us. This, ladies and gentlemen, back here on the drums is Mr. John Kissellermoot. All right, we're going to kick off the next song with another one that's on the album, a well-known standard with a little bit of a twist put to it, stylistically speaking. No performance of a standard is ever complete without a little bit of a twist. Huh? If you don't know me, you will know me. That tends to be my MO, regardless. This is also on the album. Another one that came out really well, and I'm very proud of. This is my arrangement of, I believe this is a Cole Porter tune entitled "So in Love." Thanks, folks. Once again, my arrangement of Cole Porter's tune entitled "So in Love." Whew. It's okay, I could use a few calories burnt. That may not be such a bad thing in my life, but you know, being in academia comes with a cost. Sitting at that desk too long, but you know. Take a minute, but we shake the rust off and get up here and actually remember, oh yeah, by the way, before you were pushing papers and, you know, passing proposal through committee, you played saxophone, my man. So it's always a constant reminder where we come from in our field. It is the party foul of the utmost severity. If you get too comfortable in that chair pushing paper and you forget about what's up with the music, you know, the black community will let you know real polite, like, hey, bruh. And that's how it's delivered, hey, bruh. Friends, foes, you know what I mean, family members, hey, bruh. When you see it coming, you're like, okay, I got it. Anyway, I'm just messing around. So next one we're gonna do is one made famous, written by a guy named Lou Marini, but made famous by the late, great trumpet player, Roy Hargrove. And it's unfortunate that at a pretty young age, I think he was just south of 50, he ended up leaving us. Had a bit of an embattled life dealing with substance abuse, and I think it all ended up catching up with him. But he left us a absolute wealth of beautiful, fantastic music, and this is just one of those nuggets out of that expansive catalog of his. And so any chance I get the opportunity to do it, I try to include it in the set. So this is Roy Hargrove's, Lou Marini's tune, popularized by Roy Hargrove, entitled Star Maker. Take it all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. They might kick us out of here if we do that twice. But isn't that a pretty tune, man? Sweet Jesus. And I'm hoping that one day we can do it justice. You know what I mean? It's one of those tunes that, yeah, it makes you work hard, but you know, it's worth every ounce of that invested energy, if you know what I'm saying. So once again, Lou Marini's Star Maker. All right, we're gonna, man, it goes quick. We're gonna do one more, then take a really short break if that's acceptable to you folks. Yeah. But before we do that, let me handle a couple of bits of business. First and foremost, one more time, recognition for the cats up here who are absolutely flambeing the stage. Over here on the piano, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. William Minifield. Back here on the bass, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. David Altemeyer. And last but certainly not least, back here on the drums, this, ladies and gentlemen, from Kansas City, this is Mr. John Kazilamoot. All right, we're gonna do one more. Since Cole Porter, we cracked the seal on that over this set, we might as well see one more through just to completion, then we can wrap the Cole Porter side of things up and get on the other things. But this is a good one. And pardon me for calling this for selfish reasons, because this is one of my favorite tunes. I'm unapologetically happy that we're about to play it right now. You can see this shit-eating grin on my fist. It's there for a reason. This is one of his tunes, again, from the Great American Songbook, and one of my favorites. This is his tune entitled Love for Sale. I will refrain from answering that, sir. It is best if we avoid that. It was, because we've had debates about this in the past.
Max, you tell us what it's about.
John raises a good point, sir. We'll make some space up here on the stage if you want to. Yeah, I'm just saying. Real talk. You want to sing the lyrics? You want to sing? Tell you what, why don't you sing the lyrics, and then the audience can make their own decision about what the song's about. Okay. Yeah. Don't be alarmed. We call it with some heat, though. Be aware of that.
Yeah, I know what I did. What key?
B flat. I'm sorry.
Oh.
First note.
Yeah.
First note.
Got it. Cool. Yeah.
Acceptable?
Thanks.
Hey, my friend. Man, this was not planned, but welcome to the world of jazz.
Love for sale, appetizing young love for sale. Love that's fresh and still unspoiled, love that's only slightly soiled. Love for sale. Who will buy? Who would like to sample my supply? If you want to buy my wares, follow me, climb the stairs. Love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in their childish ways. I know every type of love better far than they. I've been through the mill of love. I know every thrill of love. Old love, new love, every love but true love for sale. Appetizing young love for sale. Who's prepared to pay the price for a trip to paradise? Love for sale. it's fresh and still unspoiled. Love that's only slightly soiled. Love for sale. Who will buy? Who would like to sample my supply? Who's prepared to pay the price for a trip to paradise? Love for sale. Let the poets pipe of love in their childish ways. I know every type of love better far than they. I know every thrill of love, 'cause I've been through the mill of love. Old love, new love, every love but true. Love for sale, appetizing young love for sale. If you wanna buy my wares, follow me, climb the stairs. Love for sale, love for sale, love for
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wax Wellman. Max.
Thank you.
Max M. Enunciate.
Damani Philips, huh? You guys taking a break now, is that right? Short break, right? All right, they'll be right back with another set of music here. No, you're doing it right now? Oh, never mind. It's right now, so I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. We'll make this quick, though. We'll make this quick. William Minifield on piano. Dave Altemeyer on the bass. John Casillipo on the drums. Killing it on the vocals, and also happens to be club owner. One of the few clubs in town that, one, managed to stay open during the pandemic, and two, was still supplying work for us musicians in town. Mad respect, mad love, mad acknowledgement for that. If anything the last couple of years has taught me is not to ever take anything for granted, including just the run-of-the-mill everyday gig, because before you know it, it's gone. And you are shedding in your basement all by your lonely. Yeah. So, mad respect, mad props to No Chave, and I'm incredibly pleased and proud to see that they made it through this whole thing in one piece. So thank you to Max Wellman and Maria Filippone, who's back here somewhere, I think. Show mad love for them for managing to maintain support for this music. And of course, our wait staff who've done fantastic work. Listen, if you have enjoyed the songs from the album and you would like to take a copy of it home, I am more than happy to see one of those in your hands. Like I say, it is literally growing legs. You can buy it online if you want to, but I can show a little more love on the price if you get it from me. I'm just saying. So, if that's the case, please come see me either at the set break or at the end of the gig, and I'm more than happy to make sure that you get a copy in your hands. But more than anything else, we are incredibly pleased to be here, and give us about 15 minutes. We'll be back for another second set. Thanks so much, folks, and give us a little bit of time to catch a breath. Back to hit for you. 15. Please stick around.
future doesn't fret me if I can only get me someone to slap that bass.
Paging Dr. Minifield. Paging Dr. Minifield. Please report to the stage, sir. All right, before we go ahead and dive off into this goodness, I understand that we have a birthday in the house. Miss Ruby, is that correct? Oh, there it is. Happy birthday, Miss Ruby. We appreciate you coming to spend it with us, huh? One more. Who? Somebody else? Who is it? Name? Monica, is that right? It's all good, bro. I'm happy to help you embarrass her a little bit. Back here, Monica, happy birthday to you as well. It's bad embarrassment and good embarrassment. This is a good one. I won't help you with the other side of it. I don't want to get you in trouble, brother. You know what I'm saying? All right, you know what? Where I come from, I'm from just north of Detroit. And where I'm from, no self-respecting gig is complete without a little bit of them blues. Come on now. So, we're going to go ahead and get knee deep in this real quick. This is Bobby Timmons' tune entitled Mona. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. indeedy. And Dirty Blues, man, it's funny, man. If that goes the way it's supposed to, it's like you just went to go see your therapist. Right? You know what I'm saying? Get it off your chest. Oh, man. It's funny. One of the things I get to teach at the University of Iowa classes on black music, and I'm trying to get them to understand, man, that if this go the way it's supposed to, you're supposed to walk away from that joint. You know what I mean? Fleet-footed and fancy-free. Get it off your chest. You know what I mean? But anyway, another story for another time. Once again, Bobby Timmons' tune entitled "Moaning." Let's do one more. Let's do Cocolado first. All right. So this is a brand new one that literally I never heard of before our bass player. Every time we put a get together, I try to let folks toss in a couple tunes that that they really dig. And the reason why is because you end up playing stuff that is not usually in your normal rotation. And so this is one of those that came to the book, courtesy of our bass player, Dave Altemeyer, written by a killing guitar player, Grant Green. And this is he wrote this, correct? Okay, so I want to make sure I'm not stepping on my own toes here. Grant Green's tune entitled, of all things, Dracula. Thanks, folks. Once again, Grant Green's Dracula. Huh? It's that old school 70s joint where it's just grooving. You know what I mean? It was a simpler time where they were like, you know, let's not worry about the fancy chord changes. Just put it in a pocket and let the people feel it. And they is that this microphone? Yeah. Back it on up, right? Blah. Blah. Oh, man. I could never have called that would happen like that in a million years. This is the beautiful part about the music we play, man. And when the room is involved, you know what I mean? Stuff happens. You would never be able to call it in advance, but stuff happens. Sweet Jesus. Speaking of Jesus, we're going to play a tune, literally, I swear to you. It's relatively rare that you find a tune in the jazz lineage that is openly and honestly and directly referencing any kind of religious kind of a thing. And there's a few artists who had the fortitude to break that boundary. That was kind of an unwritten rule that you leave the sacred stuff sacred and the secular stuff sacred. But John Coltrane was one of them cats where, you know, he do what he do, and all we could do was acknowledge, you know what I mean? And so one of the tunes that he wrote that nobody plays is like literally one of my favorites on the planet. And so we only got 2 left, and I wanted to burn one of them, sharing this with you. Because I have a funny feeling that the vast majority of you have never heard it before. It's included on the new album, but beyond that, it is just one of the fluffiest tunes that I can think of in my mind, all the tunes that I know. This is John Coltrane's composition entitled Dear Lord. One, two, three, four, one. your men feel, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, folks. And once again, John Coltrane's Dear Lord. Isn't that fluffy, man? Sweet Jesus. No pun intended. You know, it's funny. You know, there's some tunes that, yeah, you know, it's just run-of-the-mill jazz tune. You handle the business, you play it, and everything's good to go. That one right there is funny. Let the, you know, degrees aside, years of school inside, all that other stuff aside. That one right there makes you, you know, it makes you earn your stripes in trying to get it right. And even after all them degrees and all that, yada, 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 still trying to get it right. It is one, but that is the respect and the love and of the music. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it just so. Anybody can sit up here and play the notes, but getting it just so. So that whether you're religious or not, you don't even care. It's just that tune that vibes with you like that. That's why I love this music, and it's why I stopped playing classical music and decided to play jazz. Because on that side of the fence, it don't function like that. But over here, yeah. And it's high stakes, but high reward if you get it right. So I'm sorry. That was probably more information than y'all probably want to know when y'all walk in the door. But at my core, I am an educator, and I want y'all to understand the trials and tribulations of cats that are up here playing, and that this ain't just a, hey, phone it in. No, cats is up here trying to wrestle with some legitimate, serious stuff, me included. So thank you for indulging me. John Coltrane's Dear Lord. We're going to do one more, and then we're going to bid you guys adieu. This is a arrangement that a good friend of mine did, and I did this on my very first album back in like 2003. Don't tell nobody. That one's a closely guarded secret. You know what I'm saying? It's like a Calgon shit. But when I had the opportunity to record with these killing string players, I was like, you know what, man, that one right there needs to see the light of day again. Some 20 years later. And it turned out beautifully. And I'm sorry that we can't get the string players here to join us, but I'm hoping that we can give you a substitute that makes you equally as satisfied by the experience. So, this is a tune that you probably know with a little bit of an extra spin on it. My friend was a intern on the music writing for the movie GoldenEye, the James Bond movie. And so this is where this arrangement comes from. When you hear it, I think you're gonna understand why, how he mixed what he was doing on that in an internship with what was going on with this tune. So this is my friend Mike Jellick's version and my arrangement of a tune written by Jobim entitled Corcovado. Dr. William Mennefield, y'all. Lighten up, and I appreciate that, bruh. Yes, I do, my man. I hate to say it, but we've reached that point in the evening where we've got to bid you adieu and send you on your way. But before I do that, let me introduce you to the cats. You've already met Dr. William Mennefield on the piano. Dr. William Mennefield. Back here on the bass, my friend David Altemeyer. We haven't played together in over 2 years until this night, my friend. I'm not joking. Neither am I joking. How about this cat back here on the drums? This guy is no joke, 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 all the way from KC. This, my friends, is John Kidd Zillermood. Yo! This band right here is no joke, and I'm really happy that you made it here tonight to hang out with us and enjoy the sounds. It's been a while, but we are happy to be here to share our love of this music with you. And I hope that it converted to you, so that when you walk out the door, you tell a couple friends that this was the stuff and come back for a second dose. Come on back, 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 come on back. In about 3 months, I think we'll be back here one more time. By the way, I am Dr. Damani Philips from the University of Iowa on saxophone. Yes, he is not playing. I got a new album out and it is called No More Apologies, Apologies, Apologies. If you want a copy, I am willing to cut them loose for $10. But even if you don't, I'm glad that you are having a good time, and I hope that you had a good time this evening. Come back for a second time. But it's been an honor to play for you guys this evening. Yep. Thank you, folks. Dr. William A. Fiddle on the piano. Dave Altemeyer on the bass. John Kazilibu on the drums. I'm Damani Philips on the saxophone. Thank you, folks, for being here. We truly appreciate your presence. You know, with every outcome of being. Thank you, good night, God bless, and get home safe.